Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zulfiras Aidil bin Maulana. My number matric is 201893 and from section 43A. So today I'm going to talk about how do students disrespect their teachers during online classes. First, they will talk dirty, insulting or gossip about teacher, whether in a group WhatsApp among them. The next one is the students will pretend to have a bad line internet connection problem and skip the classes. Besides that, they could also pretend to join the lecture but do something else like sleeping, gaming, eating, and something else. And the last one, students also might cheating in online exam or cheating in doing homework, as there is no monitoring by the teachers except Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And that's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Isyraf Izani bin Airi Izani, number matric 201703, and I am from Kuliah of Laws. So, for continuing what my friend just said about adab in seeking knowledge, there must be a reason why nowadays student being rude or less manners when seeking in knowledge. So, why they being rude? First is, this is because they consider their teacher as a dear friend. This thing occurs especially when they got a young and supportive teacher or lecturer. But although their youngness and supportiveness, students still need to respect their teachers because they are the one who teach them a knowledge. They also thought that it is alright for joking and teasing with each other. Also, these useless activities might hurt another people's feelings.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fitri bin Ahmad Tamizi. My matric number is 201559 and I am from Kuliah of Law. I'm going to talk about the second reason why this thing happened among students. The reason is lack of knowledge. Their parents do not educate them about the right manners. Because of this, they don't know how to deal with the teachers or lecturers with the right manners, or they don't know how to respect the teachers or friends. This situation lead to the lack of manners, and it is important for us to prevent this thing from happen in the future, so that parents should educate their children with the right manner. They must educate their children about the manners, about how to respect teachers and friends, so on and so forth, so that even when they go to university or school, others, so that they know how to respect the teachers, they know how to respect the lecturers, so on and so forth. I think that is my point about the reason. So thank you.
Is we can look and learn about the previous scholars, like Imam Shafi'i, by read about their story. When we read about their story, we know that they were so clever and wise. For example, Imam Shafi'i, when he was just 10 years old, he can memorize 10,000 hadith in just 9 days. This shows how clever and wise previous Islamic scholars were. But despite of their cleverness and wiseness, they respect their teachers so much. For example, when Imam Shafi'i is teaching his students, a smelly and dirty man came to his event. Without hesitation, Imam Shafi'i hugged that man. His student asked Imam Shafi'i, "Who is that guy?" He answered, "That guy is his teacher." Then Imam Shafi'i told a story. When he is writing his book, he had a trouble to differentiate between young dog and mature dog. So he asked that man because he was a shepherd. So that man answered his question. Just by answering that question, Imam Shafi'i considered that man as his teacher. This story shows us how high previous scholars respect their teachers.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So now I would like to share to you about the advantages in seeking knowledge. So let's go. Basically, based on my research and studies, I found 3 points that associated with the advantages in seeking knowledge. Okay, number 1, Allah will ease our way to Jannah. Number 2, get the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or we call it as mardatillah. And number 3, we will be able to distinguish between true or false, or haq or batil. Alright, in one hadith, riwayah Muslim, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam stated that whoever takes a path to seek knowledge, Allah will make it easier for him to get the Jannah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Basically, no matter who we are, for example a student, we should grab this opportunity by seeking any knowledge as much as possible in our life. As a conclusion, let us all take this precious opportunity by allocate our time to seek any useful knowledge. And whether a person is young or old, men or women, all of us are obliged and we are encouraged to seek for knowledge. That's all from me. Assalamu alaikum.